Welcome to the second installment of our training series on Intel Optane technology. In our last video, we covered the basics of how this revolutionary new technology has the potential to change the way we use computers. Now, let's talk about the customers who can benefit from it, from mainstream and business users to content creators and PC gamers. Data volumes are growing all the time, and your customers are looking for more from their PCs. On one hand, storage capacity is more important than ever, but at the same time, people are starting to expect the same performance and responsiveness from desktop and notebook PCs that they're getting from their other devices. Mainstream and business users need PCs that can keep up with their workflows. Content creators can't wait while an app loads. They need their tools at hand the moment inspiration strikes. PC gamers need levels that load when they're ready to play. Everyone, from the consumer to road warrior, wants everyday tasks to be fast and easy. To meet that need, innovative Intel Optane technology in the form of either memory or storage works with certain Intel processors to power breakthrough performance and responsiveness for a range of use cases. Intel Optane memory does this by preloading and accelerating frequently used apps and files. And Intel Optane SSDs are optimized for strikingly low latency, exceptional throughput and quality of service, and amazing endurance. With project sizes and game libraries growing all the time, content creators and PC gamers need more storage space than ever, plus the throughput and responsiveness to play, design, edit, and create with massive files. Many users achieve this by combining SSD performance with hard disk drive capacity in a dual drive setup. But this configuration presents its own set of challenges, from tedious, inconvenient manual file management to huge compromises in performance. For example, a common dual drive setup combines a 1 terabyte hard drive and a 256 gigabyte SSD, leaving users with only 256 gigabytes of SSD level performance. To protect that high performance capacity, they're constantly forced to decide where to save apps and files, which ones are worth SSD speeds, and which ones deserve to live on the back burner. Pairing Intel Optane memory with that same 1 terabyte hard drive in place of the SSD results in a full terabyte of usable, responsive, high-performance storage. Users' most important files are automatically recognized and accelerated, so they're available faster. SSD-level performance, large capacity, and no file management give PC gamers the freedom to store and run a robust game library, while content creators get a boost as well, with the capacity they want on top of the ability to run the apps and files they need. Still, while some power users are in the position to consider pairing an SSD and a hard drive, budgetary constraints leave most customers facing a difficult decision. Do they settle for a system that limps along in order to get that giant capacity? Or do they spring for modern performance but compromise on storage space? Now, your customers don't have to choose. They can have both. Intel Optane memory changes the game by bringing SSD-like speed to large capacity SATA hard disk drives at a fraction of the cost. This breakthrough technology can deliver double the responsiveness of a hard drive alone, translating to unleashed productivity for consumers and professionals alike. Some of your content creator, PC gamer, and consumer customers have tried to get this level of performance by adding DRAM on top of their existing systems. They know that insufficient RAM means user experience suffers. Some apps won't run smoothly, and some files or games might not even function. So it's no surprise that people think adding more RAM is the best way to get levels to load faster, presentations to run more smoothly, or web browsers to respond quickly, even with lots of tabs open. And it's true that modern devices do require more memory than before to run efficiently. These days, even top-tier cell phones boast up to 6 gigs of RAM, and 8 gigs has become the starting point for users buying high-performance PCs. To run their most demanding apps and games, many are adding on from there. But while many of today's games and data-intensive applications do need at least 8 gigs of RAM, your customer's investment starts to dwindle in value pretty quickly after that. Not only is DRAM expensive, developers also haven't actually designed PCs to utilize that additional RAM in a meaningful way. The solution? Intel Optane memory. For customers starting from that same base system with 8 gigs of RAM, Intel Optane memory can actually add more responsiveness across everyday tasks than additional DRAM. Most importantly, it remembers and accelerates what individual users do most, turning unique habits into productivity advantages. Finally, Intel Optane SSDs are an incredibly responsive storage option that provides consumers, professionals, and PC gamers the benefits of Intel Optane technology in a PCIe SSD form factor, delivering an unparalleled combination of exceptional throughput, low latency, high quality of service, and remarkable endurance in a variety of form factors. Each of these drives is at its best at low queue depths, where the vast majority of client workloads take place. In the next training, we'll go into more detail about how to determine which of these breakthrough SSDs is right for your customer. From mainstream consumers and small businesses to PC gamers and content creators, there's a system to meet your customers' unique computing needs. Now that you understand these target opportunities, you're ready to move on to the how. In the next video, we'll talk about how to communicate the value of Intel Optane memory and SSDs across various available platforms and configurations. Thanks for watching this training about how to identify which customers benefit from this groundbreaking innovation.